Good morning to all of you. I am Dr. D.D. Sawant from J.A.T Art Science and Commerce College for Women Malegaon Dist-Nashik. Today's topic that is a components of soil. Everybody is knowing that soil is formed from the following components. Those are sand, silt, clay, living organisms and organic matter. As that the loose material or the upper layer of the mantle rock means the regolith, consisting mainly of very small particles, is known as soil. The naturally occurring thin layer of soil has been influenced by parent material, climate, relief, and the physical, chemical, and biological agents. To produce suitable for the growth of land plants, soil mainly consists of mineral particles, a certain proportion of decayed organic materials, soil water, soil atmosphere, and living organisms which exist in a complicated and dynamic relationship one with another. As we see that the parent material includes both hard resistant rocks such as granite and slate and also less resistant rocks such as recent volcanic lavas and ashes and most of the sedimentary rocks, for example sandstone, clay, silt and limestone. The term rock is strictly applied not only to granite, sandstone and the like but also to gravel, clay and unconsolidated sand. The loess and aluminum are the less compact and less resistant soils. As a soil components and sand, we will see that the soil texture. A soil is generally characterized by the size of its particles. A clay soil may thus be described as fine sandy soil as coarse, while a silty soil is intermediate. If one handles a moist soil samples of each of these, he feels gritty, sticky, and silky respectively. The standard unit of for the measurement of soil particles is the millimeter. Now, number one, that is a sandy soil. That light soil consists mainly of sand, that is grains of quartz with considerable air spaces between them. The sand may either be coarse, where the particles are between 0.2 and 2 mm in diameter, or fine, where the grains between 0.05 and 0.2 mm are just visible to the naked eye. These light soils allow water to drain through rapidly, taking soluble plant food with it. They are therefore hungry soils which not only need constant manuring but may dry out completely during the period of drought, so that shallow rooted crops fail and pastures burn. They are good for horticulture, means the vegetables and fruits, legumes, groundnuts and bajra. Next one, that is a silt soil. As the silty soil is finer than sand but coarser than clay, its particles are assumed to have a diameter between 0.02 and 0.002 mm. These soils are rich in humus content and are devoted to numerous cereal and non-cereal crops. As farm soil, which can be hard to drain, holds on to a moderate amount of water Medium mineral particle size between 0.006 and 0.002 mm in diameter. Feels soapy or silky. Makes a squeaky sound when rubbed together. Particles doesn't easily hold together. A ball of them breaks easily. Soil warm and cool more quickly than clay but less quickly than sand. Forms soils which can only hold limited nutrients, limited swelling or shrinkages in the soil. And it makes very fertile soil. Clay. This is an exceptional fine-grained soil, very retentive of moisture. If often becomes plastic when mixed with water. The individual grains of clay soil are 0.002 mm in diameter. These particles consist mainly of hydrated aluminum silicates. A clay contains little air and can hold more water, so forming a sticky mass, but when it dries out completely, it forms a hard concrete like surface seamed with numerous cracks. Sometimes a compacted solid layer of clay in the subsoil is formed, which is known as claypon and is often hard and difficult to dig or plow. Clay soils are often rich in plants' food and gives much better yields than that of the sandy soils. They are devoted to rice, perennial grasses, and clover. Efficient drainage methods, modern machinery, and careful liming enable clay soil to grow roots, green crops, and cereals. So, as living organisms are responsible for recycling minerals and also are responsible for the rotting of dead materials. It can also produce 20 to 40 tons of cast per hectare. To example, it includes insects, bacteria, and earthworms, bury stones and leaf litter, convert plants and animals debris to minerals and humus. An example, it includes fungi and plant roots. It also absorbs water from soil, causing it to dry and clay to shrink. It also helps to reduce damaging effects of pesticides, and it also can create channels for the movements of oxygen and water. As example to be known that earthworms, these are the living organisms, and many of the cells which are present in soil as organic matter can increase the amount of air held in some mineral soils. It also releases nutrients slowly as it rots, sticks to soil particles. Example include farmyard manure, straw, and horticultural peat. It also improved water holding capacity of mineral soils. It also creates an open soil structure. An example to be given that it includes leaf mold and compost. It also can make soils warmer, increase heat absorption, and also helps to retain nutrients in the soil and are responsible for the dark colors of soils. So the end products of the breakdowns of dead organic material is known as humus. A structureless dark brown or black jelly found beneath the soil surface. In uncultivated land, the humus is derived from the natural decay of previous generation of plants, while in the plowed and cultivated land, it is supplied as some kind of mature. The humus of ordinary soil is black and is thus responsible for making the soil darker than the subsoil. It also plays an important but very complicated part in maintaining the fertility of soil. The amount of humus in different soils varies considerably. Some, like peat soil, consist largely of slightly decomposed organic matter which has not yet become humus. Thank you very much.